We're here at the Dis-Chem Food Garden to do a how-to lesson. As we know, in April this year, former Deputy President Kgalema Motlanthe announced that food security is one of the three themes for Mandela Day 2014, and it is the first Mandela Day that we're going to be celebrating after the living legend left us.
Today, we're just going to cover the basics. Where you apply that basics, whether it is in Houghton or in Gugulethu, from an item as small as a tyre to an acre, you can have an awesome vegetable garden without a lot of effort. We want to create a garden, and in order to create a nice substructure or soil, you want to combine your normal day-to-day soil, sand, with organic matter, because from organic matter is where you're going to get your nutrients for your plants to grow from. My recommendation is compost or manure and straw mixed in layers. From there, you're going to put in your various plants. You can do all various crops, and they don't need to be all one kind, because then you're going to attract diseases and pests, because it's a bigger target. The more you mix and match, the less likely you are to get pests and diseases. Especially mixed herbs, where you can have an item that you can harvest more regularly as to just a single crop like cabbage and cauliflower that stands for 5 months. Water regularly. You don't want to water too much. You don't want your soil to be too congested or too compacted. That's why you've got your organic matter in. Vegetables and herbs create an awesome backdrop, practical and easy to maintain. Around Mandela Day, you don't want to put seed in, because you're not going to get the temperature to germinate those seeds till at least late August. So for that, I'll recommend you go to a nursery who will have all the current winter crops ready in seedlings and get them in the garden.
Absolutely.
It's going to make a world of difference to everybody around us.
Lynette, a very beautiful community garden that you have here. Do you want to tell us a bit more about it?
With the work of the foundation, there's a lot of need for food. And when we were looking at a project to do, we had this piece of land here from Dis-Chem, and with the great need that there was for food, we came upon the idea of creating a food garden. And the next phase is, for me, what the really exciting phase is going to be. We're looking at doing allotments, and with those allotments we're going to get people in. They're going to be trained exactly on how to use food, all the procedures involved in growing food gardens, and then to provide sustainable food for them and their families, and then to make a living out of doing the gardens.
And thank you so much for doing this wonderful garden, which I know will inspire a lot of organizations out there to do something similar.
That would be absolutely marvelous. The more food we can get going, and the more people that get involved with it, the better it is.